Welcome back to B&B Spoilers channel. Today we will learn about the chilling developments surrounding Luna Nozawa's dark intentions and the ripple effects of danger that are set to engulf the Forrester family on The Bold and the Beautiful. Monday, June 2nd, promises an episode packed with tension, shocking revelations, and a looming threat that could change lives forever. As Luna's sinister plans for Steffi Forrester take shape, those around her begin to see the true extent of her unresolved issues, while Ridge Forrester stands as a protective shield for his daughter. Let's dive into the heart of this unfolding drama, exploring every twist and turn with fresh perspectives, intricate details, and a deeper look into the motivations driving these beloved characters. First, let's unpack the storm brewing within Luna Nozawa, whose descent into darkness is becoming impossible to ignore. Once seen as a young woman seeking redemption and family ties, Luna's recent behavior has raised red flags across Los Angeles. On Monday's gripping episode, whispers of a sinister plot emerge as Luna fixates on a horrifying solution to her problems, targeting Steffi Forrester with a fate so grim it sends chills down the spine. Sources close to the Forrester family reveal that Luna's obsession with gaining Finn's attention and approval has morphed into a dangerous vendetta against Steffi, whom she views as the ultimate barrier to her desires. This isn't just a petty rivalry, it's a calculated scheme fueled by jealousy and desperation. Adding a layer of complexity, Luna begins to explore illicit avenues to secure her means of destruction, reaching out to shadowy figures in the underbelly of the city for a weapon that could seal Steffi's doom. The tension is palpable as viewers are left wondering just how far Luna will go to eliminate her perceived enemy. Meanwhile, an unexpected shift occurs in Sheila Sharp's stance. A woman whose loyalty to family has often been her defining trait, even amidst controversy. Initially, Sheila had vowed unwavering support for her granddaughter Luna, promising to stand by her through thick and thin. However, as Luna's troubling intentions come to light, Sheila's protective instincts are overridden by a growing sense of dread. In a dramatic confrontation set to air on Friday's episode prior to Monday's chaos, Sheila will express her deep disappointment, urging Luna to pack her bags and leave Los Angeles for good. This reversal stuns those who know Sheila's fierce dedication, but her reasoning is clear: she believes the city is no longer a safe haven for Luna or those around her. When Luna pushes back, stubbornly insisting on staying to forge a bond with Finn, Sheila's frustration boils over. The suggestion from Luna that Steffi should be the one to disappear sends Sheila into a state of panic, fearing that Luna's words are not mere threats but a prelude to violence. Sheila's stern warning to Luna to abandon any harmful plans towards Steffi underscores her desperation to prevent a tragedy. But the question remains, will her words be enough to deter Luna's spiraling obsession? On the other side of this volatile equation stands Ridge Forrester, the patriarch whose concern for his daughter Steffi grows with each passing day. Ridge, ever the vigilant father, has been uneasy since Luna's pardon, orchestrated through the powerful influence of Bill Spencer. While the legal system may have released Luna from accountability, Ridge's instincts tell him that danger still lurks beneath her seemingly reformed exterior. In the coming episodes, expect to see Ridge taking decisive action as he makes a personal visit to the Cliff House, a place that should be a sanctuary for Steffi and Finn but now feels like a potential battleground. There, Ridge will implore the couple to remain on high alert, emphasizing that Luna's unpredictable nature makes her a persistent threat. He'll recount past instances where Luna's behavior hinted at deeper issues, urging Finn to prioritize Steffi's safety above any lingering sympathy for Luna. Ridge's fears are not unfounded. Rumors swirl that Luna has been seen in questionable parts of town, possibly gathering resources for her next move. As Ridge fortifies his family against this unseen enemy, viewers can't help but feel the weight of his burden, knowing that protecting Steffi may require more than just words of caution. The heart of this storyline lies in the terrifying reality of Steffi's vulnerability as Luna's fixation intensifies. What started as a personal grudge has escalated into a life-threatening situation, with Steffi unwittingly at the center of a storm she may not see coming. The upcoming episodes will showcase moments of stark fear as Steffi goes about her daily life, unaware of the shadow trailing her every step. Insiders hint at scenes where Steffi's routines, whether at Forrester creations or in quiet moments at home, are tinged with an eerie sense of foreboding, as if danger could strike at any moment. This isn't just about Steffi's safety, the lives of those closest to her, including Finn and their children, hang in the balance as collateral damage in Luna's warped mission. The emotional toll on Steffi will be evident as she grapples with the stress of an unseen threat, her strength tested like never before. Will she sense the danger in time? Or will Luna's plans come to fruition in a heart-stopping clash that leaves the Forrester family reeling? As we look ahead to the drama unfolding on The Bold and the Beautiful, it's clear that Luna Nozawa is proving herself to be a formidable and unpredictable force. Her journey from a misunderstood newcomer to a potential villain is a testament to the complex storytelling that keeps fans on the edge of their seats. Monday, June 2nd, will mark a pivotal chapter in this saga, one filled with suspense, emotional confrontations, and the ever-present question of whether redemption or ruin awaits Luna. Will Sheila's intervention steer her granddaughter away from the path of destruction, or is it too late to curb Luna's deadly ambitions? Can Ridge's protective efforts shield Steffi from harm? Or will Luna's determination outmatch even the strongest defenses? Stay tuned to witness every heart-pounding moment as the storyline heats up, delivering twists and turns that will leave an indelible mark on the legacy of the Forrester family. Next, we will learn about the escalating tensions and dangerous undercurrents swirling around Luna Nozawa as her latest fixation threatens to unravel relationships and ignite conflict on The Bold and the Beautiful. In this thrilling new chapter at Il Giardino, Luna clashes with Electra Forrester in a heated exchange over Will Spencer, while concerned voices like Sheila Sharp and Katie Logan sound the alarm over Luna's unpredictable behavior. With fresh details, inventive twists, and a deeper dive into the emotional stakes, let's explore the brewing storm that promises to shake up Los Angeles in ways no one saw coming. The drama kicks off at Il Giardino, where the atmosphere is thick with hostility as Luna Nozawa locks horns with Electra Forrester in a confrontation that crackles with venom. Luna, her eyes flashing with defiance, snaps at Electra with a voice dripping with disdain, "You don't get to control my life, Electra. Back off." But Electra, standing her ground with steely resolve, fires back, refusing to be intimidated by Luna's sharp tongue. She lays down a clear boundary, warning Luna to steer clear of Will Spencer or face serious consequences. Luna, however, isn't one to shrink from a challenge. A sly smirk crosses her face as she taunts Electra, picking apart her insecurities with surgical precision. "You're trembling with jealousy, aren't you?" "It's almost sad to watch," Luna sneers, accusing Electra of clinging to a fantasy where Will might notice her. The insult cuts deep, and Electra's response is icy. She brands Luna as unhinged, someone who doesn't deserve a second of Will's attention. As the argument escalates, Luna's tone turns chilling, her words laced with a threat that hangs heavy in the air: "Cross me again, and you'll regret it. I'm not the little girl you think I am." This isn't just a spat over a crush, it's a power struggle, with Luna's dark edge hinting at the chaos she's capable of unleashing if pushed too far. The tension takes a surprising turn with the sudden arrival of Sheila Sharp, whose presence at Il Giardino adds a new layer of complexity to the volatile scene. Sheila, ever the protective grandmother despite her own controversial past, steps in with a furrowed brow, her voice firm as she urges Luna to take a deep breath and reconsider her actions. "You're walking a dangerous path, Luna. Think about your future before you do something you can't undo." Sheila cautions, her tone a mix of worry and exasperation. She's seen Luna's impulsive side before and knows the wreckage it can leave behind. Sheila pleads with her granddaughter to focus on rebuilding her own life instead of stirring up unnecessary battles with Electra. But Luna, bristling with frustration, shoots back that she didn't invite Electra to meddle in her affairs, she was minding her own business until this confrontation erupted. Electra, before storming out, tosses one last barbed comment over her shoulder, echoing Sheila's advice with a sneer: "You should listen to your grandmother, Luna. Mess with Will, and you're messing with me." Left alone with Sheila, Luna's defiance hardens as she mutters under her breath about handling far tougher foes than that spoiled Forrester princess. Sheila's worried gaze lingers on Luna. Sensing that this clash is just the tip of a much larger iceberg, with potential fallout that could endanger everyone involved. Meanwhile, a parallel thread of concern unfolds in the sleek, modern confines of Forrester Creations' design office, where Katie Logan finds herself grappling with unsettling news about Will Spencer's entanglement with Luna. As Katie discusses a pressing work matter with Will, her sharp instincts pick up on his distracted demeanor. His mind is clearly elsewhere. Gently probing, she uncovers the source of his unease. Luna's relentless pursuit has been flooding his phone with messages, each one more insistent than the last. Will confesses with a heavy sigh, she's convinced there's something between us. That we could be together. Katie's reaction is immediate and visceral, her face a mask of disbelief as she rises from her desk, exclaiming, "That's absurd. Luna's dangerous, how can you even entertain this?" She reminds Will of Luna's chilling history, 2 lives taken, Steffi held hostage, and a trail of chaos that still haunts the Forrester family. Now, to learn that Luna's sights are set on Will is nothing short of horrifying. Adding to the worry is Electra's involvement. Will reveals that she's aware of Luna's obsession and is furious about it. Katie's maternal instincts kick into high gear as she frets over Electra's safety, picturing a volatile clash between the 2 young women. The design office, usually a hub of creativity, becomes a space of heavy silence as they ponder the risks of Luna's unpredictable nature. The conversation in the design office deepens as Katie and Will wrestle with the implications of Luna's behavior and the questionable decisions that have allowed her to roam free. Katie's frustration spills over as she questions why Will even responds to Luna's texts, even if just to reject her advances. Every reply keeps her hooked. "Will, you're playing with fire," she warns, her voice trembling with a mix of anger and fear. Together, they vent about Bill Spencer's role in securing Luna's pardon, a move that now feels like a reckless gamble with their family's safety. Katie's hands clench into fists as she mutters, "Bill needs to know she's targeting you. This can't go on." But Will, determined to handle things on his own terms, pushes back, insisting he can manage the situation without dragging his father into it. He's confident, or at least hopes, that Luna won't risk her newfound freedom by crossing any legal lines again. More importantly, he vows to shield Electra from harm, his jaw set with resolve as he promises, "I won't let Luna touch her. I'll make sure of it." Yet, beneath his brave words, a flicker of doubt lingers in his eyes, hinting at the enormity of the threat they're up against and the uncertainty of whether he can truly outmaneuver someone as volatile as Luna. As the storyline unfolds on The Bold and the Beautiful, the threads of obsession, danger, and protective instinct weave together into a narrative that keeps viewers on the edge of their seats. Luna's clash with Electra at Il Giardino isn't just a petty rivalry, it's a warning shot of the destruction she might unleash if her fixation on Will spirals further out of control. Sheila's intervention, while well-meaning, highlights the growing realization that Luna's inner demons may be beyond anyone's reach. At Forrester Creations, Katie and Will's fraught discussion underscores the ripple effects of Luna's actions, pulling even those on the sidelines into a web of worry and potential danger. What will happen if Electra and Luna cross paths again under less public circumstances? Can Will truly keep the peace without provoking Luna further? And will Sheila's words of caution pierce through Luna's stubborn resolve, or are they falling on deaf ears? The stakes couldn't be higher as this saga barrels toward unpredictable confrontations and heart-stopping revelations. Next, we will learn about the emotional whirlwinds and simmering conflicts that are set to captivate fans on The Bold and the Beautiful. From heartfelt revelations and poignant farewells to dangerous confrontations and looming threats, this latest chapter is brimming with drama. We'll explore Brooke's hopeful pleas to Ridge, Hope's tearful gratitude to Liam, and the escalating tension surrounding Luna Nozawa's troubling behavior. With expanded details, creative spins, and new layers to each storyline, let's dive into the intricate web of relationships and rivalries unfolding in Los Angeles. In the polished, sunlit main office at Forrester Creations, Brooke Logan radiates enthusiasm as she shares her grand vision with Ridge Forrester for an engagement celebration honoring Hope and Carter. Her eyes sparkle with excitement. A contagious energy that fills the room as she sketches out ideas for a night of joy and unity. "Can't you feel the magic in the air, Ridge?" she beams, hoping to see her own delight mirrored in his expression. Ridge offers a small, measured smile, admitting that the news is indeed wonderful, yet his tone carries a hint of reservation. Brooke, ever perceptive, picks up on his hesitance and gently presses, noting that Hope's newfound happiness with Carter is a triumph worth celebrating wholeheartedly. She believes Hope has earned this chance at love after so much turmoil. However, Ridge's brow furrows as he confesses his lingering doubts. Haunted by memories of Hope and Carter's past antics that once wreaked havoc, like a modern-day Bonnie and Clyde, as he puts it. Brooke, determined to shift the narrative, waves away the shadows of yesteryear, advocating for a fresh start. "Let's leave the past behind us," she urges, playfully accusing Ridge of being overly skeptical when he counters with cautious pragmatism. In a tender moment, she reaches for his hand, her voice softening as she implores him to return to their shared life, whispering, "We're meant to be together, Ridge. Let's rebuild our future, just as Hope and Carter are doing." Though Ridge withdraws his hand gently, Brooke's resolve remains unshaken, her heart set on rekindling their bond while championing her daughter's joy. Meanwhile, at the serene Cliff House, a deeply moving encounter unfolds as Hope Logan pays a visit to Liam Spencer during a rare break from his hospital duties. The ocean breeze drifts through the open windows, carrying a bittersweet undertone as Hope tentatively broaches her latest news. With a nervous smile, she extends her hand to reveal a gleaming engagement ring, announcing with quiet pride that Carter has proposed, and they are now officially engaged. Liam, ever the supportive ex, recalls how he encouraged Hope to give Carter another chance, chuckling self-deprecatingly about his growing wisdom as the clock ticks closer to the end. His light-hearted jab at his own mortality hangs heavy in the air, but Hope counters with gratitude, reflecting on their shared history as co-parents to Beth. She credits Liam for guiding her back to Carter and even mending bridges with Steffi, her voice thick with emotion as tears well in her eyes. "You've shown me how to see the beauty in life again," she murmurs, thanking him for his unwavering support. Liam, with a wry grin, jests that he orchestrated this happy ending single-handedly. But the humor fades as he admits his constant thoughts drift to Hope, Beth, Steffi, and Kelly, worrying about the void his absence will leave. Hope, fighting back sobs, reassures him they'll endure, though she laments the unfairness of his limited time. She lists the milestones he'll miss, each word underscoring the bittersweet nature of future joys dimmed by his absence. Liam, ever steadfast, offers solace, "I'll be there in spirit, Hope. Think of me during those moments. Tell Beth I'm proud of her, that's how I'll stay with you." His final plea to remember his love for her seals their tearful embrace, a moment of raw connection that speaks to the enduring bond they share despite life's cruel twists. Elsewhere, in the creative hub of Forrester's design office, tension brews as Electra Forrester returns to Will Spencer with a recounting of a risky encounter that leaves him visibly shaken. Will's face darkens with concern as Electra reveals she confronted Luna Nozawa, sparking a heated argument that crackled with hostility. "You've poked a hornet's nest," Will warns, his voice tight with apprehension, fearing that Electra's boldness might trigger Luna's volatile nature. Electra, still bristling from the clash, admits that Luna didn't hold back, issuing a chilling threat that left her unsettled. She describes Luna's piercing gaze and the menace in her words, a stark reminder of the danger lurking beneath her surface. Will, pacing the room, mutters about the potential fallout, knowing Luna's history of unpredictable behavior could turn this personal grudge into something far more perilous. The design office, usually a sanctuary of sketches and fabric swatches, now feels like a war room as they strategize how to navigate Luna's wrath without inviting further chaos. Electra's defiance mingles with a flicker of doubt as she wonders if she's underestimated her rival, while Will grapples with how to protect those he cares about from a storm that seems inevitable. Simultaneously, at the vibrant yet tense setting of Il Giardino, Luna Nozawa finds herself at odds with Sheila Sharp, whose concern for her granddaughter teeters on the edge of exasperation. Luna, her tone sharp and defensive, insists to Sheila that she's not fixated on Will Spencer, she was merely toying with Electra to get under her skin. But Sheila, her expression etched with doubt, isn't convinced, her voice lowering as she challenges Luna with a piercing question. Is this just a game to you, like the way you played with Tom, Hollis, and Steffi? She references Luna's dark past, a catalogue of destruction that casts a long shadow over her claims of change. Sheila's eyes narrow as she admits that witnessing Luna's recent antics has shattered her hope for redemption. I've stood by you, Luna. But I'm starting to think Los Angeles isn't the place for you anymore, she declares, her words heavy with finality as she suggests it's time for Luna to leave town. Luna's gasp of disbelief echoes through the bustling restaurant, her posture stiffening as she processes the betrayal of Sheila withdrawing her support. The clink of glasses and murmur of diners fade into the background as the weight of Sheila's ultimatum sinks in, leaving Luna to wrestle with whether to heed the warning or dig her heels in deeper, risking everything in her quest for control and connection. As the bold and the beautiful weaves these intricate narratives, the emotional stakes and simmering dangers keep viewers riveted to every unfolding scene. Brooke's persistent hope for reconciliation with Ridge mirrors her joy for Hope and Carter's future, while Hope's poignant exchange with Liam underscores the fragility of time and the strength of familial bonds. In parallel, the brewing conflict involving Luna, Electra, and Will hints at darker horizons, with Sheila's growing alarm signaling potential catastrophe if Luna's impulses go unchecked. Will Brooke sway Ridge to embrace both their past and Hope's happiness? Can Liam's comforting words sustain Hope through the challenges ahead? And will Luna heed Sheila's plea to depart, or will her defiance ignite a firestorm that engulfs those around her? The answers lie in the captivating episodes to come, each promising more twists and heart-wrenching moments. In closing, The Bold and the Beautiful continues to masterfully blend personal triumphs with lurking threats, crafting a tapestry of love, loss, and looming peril that resonates deeply with its audience. Join us at B&B Spoilers channel for the latest updates, insights, and predictions as we follow every terror, threat, and tender moment in this enthralling saga. Until next time, keep your eyes on Los Angeles, where every conversation could shift destinies, and every choice might alter the course of lives forever.